Okay, Insight 185. Having understood much of the information presented herein, one might still be enticed to engage in sexual pleasure by means of the many graphic displays that the manipulator presents. This might be true because the one under manipulation mistakenly thinks sex to be what the manipulator has presented to him. Many ideas are combined with sex, providing a combined experience that the onlooker mistakenly perceives as one experience. Below is a partial list of infinite set of human emotions, the positive emotions and or ideas presented by manipulators are often used as a means to set up the dramatic difference against which they can introduce and give strength, such as impact, to their opposing ideas. For example, in some presentations, a couple is introduced as being loving toward each other. However, they are asked to perform sexually with other persons for money. In this way, sex is set against love. Survival is set against relationship. Sex with one's partner is set against sex with others. Their attempt is to capture your attention. Then they can start lauding the glories of their version of reality. Here is the list: overpowering, uncontrollably and insatiably lusting, disrespecting, humiliating, puzzled, nervous, amazed, indignant, angry, devoted, surprised, skeptical, rebellious, festive, suspicious, questioning, stealing, content, challenged, comforted, impulsive, betrayal, in control, daring, outraged, out of control, inspired, frightened, bored, breakup, sympathetic, appalled, victimized, mournful, timid, offended, and lonely. These are the directed ill teachings of the people involved in manipulation, and many people have become exposed and familiar with it. Many people mistakenly believe these ideas, or the feelings that these ideas create during sex, to be an integral part of sex. So what they're doing is they're presenting a dramatic emotion, a dramatic situation. Often an emotion is involved, often a hard decision is made, could be part of it. Such as, I remember seeing a video presentation of a couple, man and woman. They're in a committed relationship together. I believe they were married. And they were either homeless or living on the streets, something like that. And so they come to these couple and they say, look, we're going to give you one night to sleep at some place, or one night or 2 nights or 3 nights or a week, I don't remember, but at a hotel of some sorts, some shabby little shack hotel, and a very cheap hotel, instead of living on the streets, and all you have to do is have your wife have sex with one of our guys, and we tape it. That's what the scenario was like. Now, the audience is really captured by this. Why? Because certain intriguing situations have come up. Will the couple do that? Exchange. It's a big thing to give one's wife, which you love, and you have emotions for, and mentally know, and emotionally know, agree for her to have sex with somebody else for your survival, for just to have some, get out of the cold wind and sleep, so this difference, this duality, this decision that is mentally the guy has to make is intriguing. You wonder what's going to happen, and then this is the power. This is what gives power to the sexual interaction, because once you have a sexual interaction, this is in your mind, that this is this guy's wife, and they're doing it for this, and then on top of that, which is creating the impact of the sexual interaction, then he's saying, oh my God, the guy is there, and he's gonna watch. He's told to watch it too. You know, two, he's to watch it right there. Oh, what's that gonna play? That's a double impact, two big huge impacts, and then it's being taped. Three, oh, it go. You know, just so many things that are going on there. And so what they do is that they introduce a human emotion that is quite dramatic into the mix of the sexual interaction. So you're tickled mentally. You're like, oh, I've never experienced that with sex. Let's see what happens if the person is frustrated at having sex, if the person is humiliated as they're having sex, if they're puzzled, oh, what's going on? You know, nervous. They're nervous at having sex. So all these things are playing on the mind, uh, giving it a little bit of difference in the sexual, how the sexual interplay happens. And so the mind is somewhat intrigued. What happens? Angry, suspicious. You see, all these things have a slight tinge to them that are different than the other. Skeptical, rebellious, festive, suspicious, questioning, victimized, mournful, timid, offended, lonely. You know, so all these things have their own dramatic differences. And so it tickles the mind and intrigues the mind as to how sex with a person who feels this emotion, how will the interplay affect their emotion, their mental state, as well as how the mental state affects the sex. All these things are really impactful. When they present anything positive, such as when they present, oh, that you are married together, they're going to use that positive aspect as the dramatic difference that they're going to set against some other negative aspect that they're going to present. So they're going to present something negative. So I'm going to have sex with your wife for money, you know, or whatever, and they present themselves as a loving couple. They say this is a loving couple. They've been together how many years? Let's say 13 years, whatever it is, and they are creating the contrast.
Oh, I see. No,
Hello, doggies. Hello, doggies.